make of you for an emergency resolution. I seldom ask for these unless it's obviously an emergency. In this case, one of the county's bridges, Yordy Road, Yordy's Bridge, on Yordy's Bridge Road, it's known as Yordy's Bridge, obviously, has debris built up in all three of the openings that pass under the Swatara Creek passes under the bridge. We have dealt with debris at this bridge many, many times. We have spent a lot of money to clear the debris because it poses a number of different risks and hazards, and the first being the risk of a flood if there's a high water event and the trees catch more and more debris. The trees that are already laying across there catch more and more debris. It also poses a risk of navigation to any canoeists and kayakers that are using Swatara Creek, because at this point they have to port around it. We don't typically see the third opening, or the one on the west side of the bridge or the south side of the bridge, closed, because most of the flow goes through there. Most of the debris gets caught in the first two, and then we go through the process of having it cleared by an excavator. But unfortunately, recently the third one, another set of trees or debris came down through and have closed the third one. So we don't have time at this point, I believe, to go through the full bid process, which could take 6 to 8 weeks to do. We are just now entering hurricane season. This is spring rains, summer thunderstorms, and so on. So we did get an estimate from an excavator. John Regal actually retired. John Regal's a name you might recognize because John was always very good at doing this for us and always very competitively priced. However, John retired and went out of the excavation business. We sought a couple of quotes. We got one back from Shuey Excavating of Annville for $28,100. In the past, we've spent anywhere between $15,000 and $20,000 to do this, but again, as I said, this is a little more significant than in the past. The only time it's been anywhere near this large was after Tropical Storm Lee, but of course there it even breached the bridge, went up over the top. So what I would ask from you is a resolution declaring that this is an emergency to get it done, foregoing the typical bidding process that the county code outlines. And if that's approved, in speaking with the contractor, we believe that they can mobilize their equipment as soon as the middle to late next week, and then there would be a tub grinder or a tree grinder be put on site, and all of the debris would be ground up. The contractor would build a temporary rock causeway into the middle of the stream so the excavator could crawl in there and remove all of this debris. We're still talking with DEP about permission to get into the stream. We believe that we have a submerged licensed land agreement for that area, for that bridge, for this very reason, because in the past we've had to remove the debris so frequently, and that basically gives us the ability to go in and out of there anytime this is necessary. So Wilson Consulting is back and forth with DEP right now working on that. But we want to get this done as soon as possible. This would be funded through liquid fuels because it's a bridge expense, and unfortunately, we will clear this. This will become then a safe passage again. But I don't have any guarantees that a heavy rain event would come along and it would look this way a month from now. We just don't know. It's the nature of the construction of the piers of the bridge. They tend to just catch everything that comes down through the stream, sometimes big, sometimes small. We do have our maintenance crew and the prison detail crew that checks on this frequently. If it's small debris and the water's low and the weather's warm enough, they'll go in the stream and they'll clear out the small stuff. But again, sometimes just in a rain event alone, you obviously can't get in the water in a high water event, and in one rain event it can be more than hands and chainsaws can get rid of. But anyway, I think I've said enough. You understand I'm asking for your approval on an emergency resolution.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the emergency resolution for the Yordy Bridge. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed? So ordered.
Thank you.